Sorry guys, the camera got cut off, so we're making another part. So yeah, we're talking about the way my father said there's always someone bigger and stronger than you, and you just gotta be humble about who you are. Anyway, Kaylee, personal experiences.
Everything.
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 That's not gonna happen.
Okay. Oh my god. Let's see. In elementary school, I was bullied for things like my hair, because at the time I had really curly, fluffy, stupid-looking red hair, and it was just like all the adults in my life, or even just strangers, would come along and just be like, "Oh, your hair's so pretty." But then everyone at school would bully me for how dumb my hair looked. That's why I never believe anyone when they compliment my hair. Still, to this day. Also,
lie.
What?
You know I don't lie.
I know. Let's see. In middle school, believe it or not, a lot of people in middle school were bullied for being white. Yeah, I know.
What middle school did you go to?
Jeb Stewart.
Oh.
Is that the one before Ed White? Before they start going to jail?
Yes. No, they already start going to jail. Some kid took a shit on the track once.
It's the same guy from Avenged Sevenfold.
What?
It's the same fucking guy. When Avenged Sevenfold was in town, there was somebody that took a shit on the floor at the concert.
Because they didn't want to lose their spot.
Yeah.
And M Shadow said it out loud. That was the only way we knew it was. M Shadow said something about it. He goes, apparently somebody shit on the floor.
Only in Jacksonville. But no, there was like cat litter down and like biohazard signs.
Yeah, like they came.
It was a roped off area, and we were like, "How bad was that shit?" All over the walls.
You gotta treat. You gotta treat.
It's everywhere.
You gotta treat it like a. Oh no, it was a spooky ghost.
Holy shit.
In
high school, I really wasn't bullied too much. Like,
because you were scary.
I was terrifying, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. I mean, yeah, that's when I started to dress a little weird, but I mean, no one fucked with me. For that reason. Next.
Yeah, the Flemings were like a big. Were like my arch.
For why? Why? Is this going to be like there was a gay guy once? You know that joke?
What?
It's gonna be that skewed fucking story that you think that the Flemings are out to get you, but they're not. They're just smiling all the time because their parents paid for their braces and they want to show off their pearly whites. Okay?
No. It started with. It started with the sister. And the sister, I don't know if she was into me or if she was fucking with me or what. I don't know if she was chubby chased or what. But I wasn't into it. It like she came off as really creepy to me, so I said you need to just kind of like just smiling all the time for no reason, just that person that smiles. Like, how you doing? Let me whisper in your ear.
Everything, all the fucking. Then whisper.
Let me whisper in your ear. No, that was okay. That's a song.
That's a song.
No, but like
made popular by Vine, in my opinion, because I didn't hear about it until then.
But yeah, there was
It's okay. The internet will know.
Yeah.
The internet knows.
What the fuck is he talking about? Oh, Google. Right.
Yeah. But like I pretty much told her to go the hell away, and then her brother had to get into it. And then her brother's friends had to get into it. And then her friends, and it was a big fucking deal, and it lasted from my freshman year all the way to senior year. Yeah, it was just that big fucking ordeal.
Who was it?
The Flemings.
Danielle and
Tyler.
Because Mike was out of school.
I don't know these people.
Really?
Count yourself lucky. Lauren Duffy and Aaron Brand, which Still really
What
spooky.
year did you graduate?
Dude,
2010.
same with
me
you.
Too. What the fuck?
Dude, there were people that were graduating. I was like, who the fuck are you?
I've never seen you before, ever.
in my life.
You for real?
That was a trip. Just like all the people I actually didn't know.
But then there was I can't remember his name, but he had the sword cane.
What?
He had a gimp, like, because he hurt his leg, so he brought a cane. But
it
when
was a
people,
sword game.
That's so cool.
but anyway,
Not
yeah,
for
like,
him.
Well,
He got tackled by cops, probably.
oh Jesus.
yeah, but the Flemings were my big enemy, and all their friends, and
Dude, you're fucking paranoid.
no, because like, what would happen?
I don't
What would happen was like she had friends in every one of my classes, so one of her friends would come out that I didn't even know and be like, "Why don't you like Danielle? Leave me alone."
I have a horse face, so I don't blame you.
Cameron Ellis used to tell me, "Just put a paper bag over it, fuck it, and get over it." That's what he would tell me all the time. I was like, "No." But okay,
Alright,
okay. Anyway, Trevor, your turn.
well, I didn't have a whole lot of bullying in high school as much as I thought I would. Just because I was some tubby kid that didn't really fit in. Yeah, kind of a drifter. They fit in. I'm always looking for my family.
I'm Batman.
Anyway, no, like I had friends in pretty much every group. Like there was always like the chill ones that would be in some other clan, as we like to say in the South, and
No.
but like yeah, I had friends all over the place, but no like specific group. And it was only the people that were of a higher consciousness that could handle conversations of a more advanced caliber. But holy shit. Of all the things, normally the kid that plays the fucking guitar gets the bitches. Not the case.
Nope.
I think it was my my gut. And my really awkward personality. And
It's not awkward. What the fuck?
anyway, no,
It's like certain people just can't handle.
our kind of maybe
Awesomeness?
that's why we're not like blowing up right now. We'll wait. We'll catch a metalhead, and then that metalhead will talk to two metalheads, and that go on.
For
Yeah, 4, 8,
16.
Yeah. But no, dude. I got picked on because I played the acoustic guitar. Acoustic. Yes. Doesn't need to be plugged in. Can be played, and it makes sound. It's like a box with the neck and stuff.
Yes, we're all aware of how it.
Well, you said what? Anyway,
I said
it
what
was-
is in like a.
it was complete horseshit. Like these kids that would torment me on a constant basis to the point in which I was like, I just want everybody in a 5-foot radius to die around me. But at the time,
At the time.
but no, it was just getting like my backpack taken from me. It was like full of heavy ass books because I had to study for a test the next day. They took it and just started wailing on me with my own backpack. It's like getting stabbed with your own knife. It was like deceit
Oh my
and disappointment in myself for not being able to defend myself with myself.
Getting shot with your own gun.
Sad
Your
face.
friend pulled the trigger. How? It was
And then
in your
blamed it
hands.
on you.
It's your fault, bro. Dip. But yeah. It
Oh yeah, I've had
was-
dip spit in my hat before.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ew.
I would have been swinging by then. Shit.
Well, I didn't know who did it.
Right.
Because can't wear hats, and I went somewhere without my hat. I came back and I looked inside my hat, and there was just this big wad of minty smelling spit.
Ew.
Copenhagen wintergreen.
Ew.
But That was just weird because, like, I had a talent and they didn't, so they'd, like, say, fuck you and your guitar or whatever, and then, of all the things you would not guess, being able to draw. Yeah. People I assume were jealous of my abilities, which was, like, mediocre at best, but come on, they
Still.
fucked up stick figures, so I was a god to them.
Bow to me.
But, like, they were like, you fucking suck, the lines and stuff, and it's all crap.
It's like,
I'm
fuck
like, well,
you,
fuck.
bitch, do better.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was some young, dumb, unjaded, innocent kid at the time.
Dumb.
And then I didn't, like, realize that I was able to talk to people in a rude way. Fuck you and everything that's about you. And your family, and your grandmother.
And your dog.
And your dog, and the squirrel in your backyard.
See, what was bad for me was in elementary school and junior high, I mimicked what my dad did. So, for those who know my dad didn't take shit from anybody. Ever. And he'd tell people to shove it up their ass, even if it was like 4-star admiral in the Navy, he'd shove it up your ass. So I would do that in elementary school and junior high and get in trouble. And I got in so much trouble, so I didn't do it in high school. I just kind of like, yeah.
You got in trouble. Okay, so that explains why you were just kind of like taking it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no.
I think it's funny in elementary school, a little like 3rd grade.
Shove it up your ass.
You got a little middle finger.
Well done.
No, I got
one link down. So like
at first. In 1st grade, I got in a fight with a 5th grader, and he was bigger than me. So you know what I did? I beat him with my lunchbox, and I won.
Shit.
I won because I had the ice bag that was shaped like an Oreo. You know, the hard one. I was
Oh, hell yeah.
just that weight, just bam, bam.
Holy shit.
And my dad had to come to school.
Explain to me.
He goes, I don't care if you get in fights just as long as you don't start them. I didn't start the fight. Did you
Okay,
end the
then.
fight? Yeah. Okay, then. That's good. We were going to tell your mama I told you something different.
I love that.
Okay, so...
I'm proud of you, son. Now go to your room. That double standard must have fucked everything up.
Oh my god.
But-
Oh, real quick. Okay, one time when I think I was a freshman, there's this kid that would like start shit with me because I wouldn't say the pledge. Like I would stand up and everything, but I didn't talk ever, hardly. And I don't really care about the pledge, and I didn't say it. And he was like, he had to make a big deal about it, and I was just like, can you not? And, there's this one redneck kid who actually stuck up for me a lot. I think he's one of Emmett's cousins, ironically enough. But, yeah. Yeah, I know.
No, like, legit, how I run it. No.
Don't
like,
you think?
His name is Todd. But, yeah, he was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, she doesn't bother anyone. I mean, what does it matter if she doesn't say the pledge? I mean, who gives a fuck?
America gives a fuck.
I don't
America.
give a fuck. America.
And you're an American and you live in America, and I need to see that kind of pride coming out of you. Good. Good. Stay to your guns.
Yes.
But,
I'm proud of you.
another bullying story.
Also what we do here.
This kid, Sean Atkins, I used to be really good friends with before I figured out he was a
mention his name,
douchebag.
Phil.
Oh, I'll mention his full name. I don't care. I'm calling him out on it. He used to pick on this kid on the bus who was like me, Trevor, and Kaylee, and, you know, just weird. He was also gay, but he always wore his hair kind of weird, and what Sean would do, as fucked up as it was, he'd bring a Bible
Like he
and...
was legit gay?
Yeah. Like he was really gay, and he admitted he was gay and all that.
Huh. Well, at least he's being true to himself. Kinda, I'm not gay, I totally like pussy.
No, but he would get in this kid's face about Jesus, this, and God, and he'd hit him with the Bible and stuff like that. And one day, after the kid got off the bus, we had noticed this kid had a pocket knife on him the whole time. I was like, Sean, I'm telling you right now, if you get me stabbed or shot, I'm going to come back, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you for doing it. Just leave him the fuck alone. And they had found out a couple weeks later the kid got suspended because he had 20-something knives in his trench coat thingy.
Holy shit, that's a boss right there.
Dude. Was this in high school?
Yeah, it was in high school.
Oh, sorry. What did the kid look like? Was he really tall?
Really tall, yeah.
Was it a brown trench coat?
I think so. Is it brown or leather? Yeah, tan. Yeah, there we go.
I know who you're talking about. Did he have red hair?
At one point.
Like, natural red hair, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Because he always wore his hair kind of weird. And he was in FFA surprisingly too. Because he showed up to one of the banquets and he had the FFA emblem like colored into his hair.
That's cool.
I was like, that's badass. Okay, but that's bullying stories unless we got some more.
Anything?
Oh. Well, what's the proper way of stopping the bullying process?
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, well, do you think bullying will ever be stopped? First of all, like, do you ever think there will be a point in our society where bullying is not gonna? Let's just say 1,000 years from now, where everybody's the same color and same height and speaks the same language.
It'll be like
Because we all fucked like bunnies.
That was weird. It's hard to say, but I would say one of the things that would be effective to at least minimize bullying would be to teach people, like, effectively to, like, accept other people that are different and to just stop being dicks.
All of the dicks.
Bag of dicks.
But one of the things that causes bullying is, you know, you get one kid that bullies another kid, and then that kid that is bullied ends up becoming a bully later on and bullies other people, and so the cycle just kind of repeats itself. Usually.
There's another part.
There's also another sad situation where the kid gets bullied so much he gets to a point where he brings a gun to school and
in retaliation. But
people go, I wonder why.
well, one thing that I have to bring up is that why I said that the whole bullying thing should be stopped is that there was a kid that bullied me, and he was fucking huge. And he'd just, like, pick on me because he was bigger than me. But the thing is, I found out later that his parents were going through a divorce, and they were abusive to him. And that was kind of a way of acting out because he was powerless in that situation, that he took it out on me because he was bigger than me, and he felt that he could.
Does that make that acceptable? Hells no.
Therefore, it's left with pointed fingers at the parents, in my opinion, because if they were fighting, they shouldn't have taken it out on him. And if they were abusive, then he should have been put in a happy, loving home and not be left to ignorant fucks that don't know what they're doing, trying to push on, like, beliefs. And, like, if the kid wanted to wear, like, a tie-dye shirt, and he was like, I ain't having my son go out there looking like a faggot, smack. And, I'm just saying, that shit happens.
Unfortunately.
And, or any kind of stressful event, like, I knew this kid where his mom was, like, terminal cancer, and he'd pick on other people just to, like, release the confusion because he was just a kid. He didn't know how to deal with it, and most adults can't even deal with it.
I think part of it's boredom too. You know what I'm saying? Most kids nowadays don't have a outlet to vent really.
Yeah, I can get that.
I mean, I was I had a lot of.
Nothing better to do. Let's pick on this fuck and have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of pent up stuff and aggression, and then I found weightlifting, and now I'm like, yay!
Some sort of release.
Right.
You've actually calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Since you started going to the gym and eating better and stuff.
But
I'm still pissed off as usual.
Huh?
I'm pissed off and mad
about it. Yeah, that's why he's so mad. He didn't go to gym.
The lead singer of Texas Hippie Coalition is like 400 pounds and 5'2".
And he's not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, he'll like lift up his shirt and be like, "Mm-hmm. You want some of this? Bitch tits."
No.
And like the funny part about it is, like, on stage you'll have like a fan blowing on him, and you just got like all the just rolling around, and yeah.
The sweat.
But he's a badass though.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's got such a killer voice.
Okay.
But any particular way that you think how to stop bullying as we end this?
Well, as everyone has mentioned, like, kids not being able to deal with certain things because they don't understand what's going on. I think, as a society, we need to teach kids how to deal with things better. Like, if their parents get divorced, because unfortunately, couples getting divorced is a really common thing, and often they do have
holy
kids.
shit, like the whole 45% success rate.
Like
Mm-hmm.
some kids don't even feel like they have anybody that they can confide in and talk about anything with.
Yeah,
either.
that too. Like they have therapists for children, but not often do they get them until they're adults and they're already kind of.
And even with therapists, you don't know
Yeah.
that person.
Exactly. Even though that they're supposed to like have that doctor-patient confidentiality,
Mm-hmm.
there's always going to be that. That's a person I'm not really familiar with, even though I've talked to them about a bunch of fucked up shit in my life. I still can't feel like a way that I can open up completely to this person.
Afraid of negative judgment.
And see, that reminded me of that
regardless
thing,
if they're professional.
that Family Guy thing where Stewie brings a drawing to Peter and Lois. It's like, oh, we're gonna put this right on the fridge. Like, oh my god, I almost lost it when you said we're gonna put it on the fridge.
Let's spit on it.
What is that, a fire truck or a bird or... Ooh, I know, let's spit on it. Like, I think a lot of people are afraid of that just being like...
Speaking of bullying,
Just making sure you're awake.
With my fist.
In your face. But,
I think we should have therapists for kids. Like, for everyone. That should be just a normal thing.
And, like, guidance counselors. More guidance counselors. Because
Right,
having 6 fucking guidance counselors
yeah,
for
what's
like
one...
1,200...
Yeah, what's one guidance counselor for one grade? What's that gonna do for anybody?
Exactly.
Right. And, I mean, we should encourage this sort of thing instead of trying to look down upon it and stigmatize mental illness or even perceived mental illness. Like, you know, like, oh, you see a therapist.
You know how we had the school therapist?
I guess.
Oh, well, there was the guy... Yes. It was in the,
It was
history
after...
hallway. And it'd be like, okay, you know how, like, they have bathrooms, history hallway, and then there was a front office?
Yeah.
Halfway to the hallway on the left side, on the right side, where it was all brick, there was, like, that channel going into, like, a mysterious room that everybody thought was a janitor's closet. That's the therapist's office.
Really?
Where the cop sits?
No, well, maybe.
The cop sits up there by the brick bathrooms. By the front?
No. This was, like, midway between
Yeah,
the two. Regardless.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. By the vending machines? I think,
No.
or other way.
No, it was a narrow hallway leading from the science and history and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was halfway down that hallway on the left. Anyway, no, I had a ex-girlfriend that had some things that she was dealing with. And she would go there and I'd pick her up from there and then we'd go home. But, what worried me about that was that when somebody got called up to go see the therapist, they didn't like sugarcoat it or anything, or be like, come up to the front office and then like say, okay, you got to go to the therapist. They
called you out on it, and everybody else was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, everybody was like, you see a fucking therapist? Like, what's wrong with you? And then they start thinking that you're a freak without being able to actually talk to you about it, because that's like, if you have to go to the therapist, that's not something you talk about with the public.
Right.
And the fact that they kind of alienize the kids from like being viewed as mildly normal,
Mm-hmm.
then that in itself, it's just weird as a society how we have to like kind of hide our issues instead of like talking stuff out and resolving issues and getting help from your peers or your surrounding.
Or even when you do need help, you're
exactly
stigmatized for it. It's stupid.
But I mean, as a society, we find that if you have to have issues and you're, even if you're confidently working things out and it's being successful, that people still look at you weird.
Mm-hmm.
I've personally never seen a therapist, but it probably wouldn't hurt for me to see one.
No.
I think
My mom's threatened to send me anger management before. I was like, go ahead and do it. It might help.
might.
I dare you.
Well, it helped your dad, didn't it?
What?
Anger management?
Anger management? A little.
Well, he said that he doesn't deal with road rage a whole lot anymore.
But we're hitting the 27-minute mark here, so
Holy shit! Okay,
because it is just a really
in-depth subject,
right. So, I mean, give us your thoughts on bullying and all that. I mean, some people just see it as harmless fun, and it's not a big deal. And that's a fucked up.
Fucked up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm Devin.
Kaylee.
Trevor.
And that pillow's Christina.
I'm not coming out.
And we will see you next time in the pit.